Listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Gotta get Holstera to call back in. Something happened. And Freebird's not going to make it, unfortunately. Something come up, in his busy schedule. So we already got Dan Carlson here and also Billy Chibo. How y'all doing? Hopefully Holstera calls back in shortly. I was in a rush getting everything going. I ended up going to buy another goat. This is a Nubian, and it's like he's gonna be a bigger goat, not a miniature. So, but now Bam's worried because he's smaller, and the other goats are like headbutting him. I'm like, they're gonna do goat things. It's gonna be fine. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and get the housekeeping out of the way while we're waiting for Holstera to rejoin us. If you want a great cigar, you can go to mypatriotcigar.com. Use the promo code MotorCop15. Get 15% off of your order. Also, if you want any merchandise, I actually have my Go Goat shirt on. You can go to the website, MotorCopChronicles.com. It's up here if you're watching. All the links are on the bottom. They also have a merch section. Or you can just go to the Etsy store at Motor Cop Chronicles Podcast. If you would like more Motor Cop Chronicles, more episodes, text, pictures, videos, all kind of stuff, you can join the Patreon. 3 different tiers. If you can't, understand, times are tough. I'm going to keep putting out the free stuff. We are going to go ahead and shout our Patreons out. These are the full crew members. That's all we got right now. We got Kelly Meyer. We got Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life. We have with Mr. William Gibo Jr. We got John Demink. Of course, we got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Y'all go check him out. I think he might still be in the chat. Makes a great cutting board. We'll ship it to you. You can use it for cutting your food up, spanking your kids, spanking your wife, or knocking the shit out of a bad guy. It's a multi-versatile tool. Y'all go check it out. We got T-Bird. We got Mr. Jim Pocrant from the Short Track Guys podcast. Y'all go check him out. We got our favorite truck driver, Hoppy Hoppison. We got Mr. Blake Walker. We got A.A. Ron from the I Had to Say It podcast. We got Mr. Z Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. That's Roy with the S, not Roy with the P. We have our favorite Australian girl, JoJo. And we have Natasha A. from the Land Down Under, our favorite Australian. No, Natasha's not there. She's from Washington, having a little brain fart. Other than that, I don't know where Holstera is at. Let's see if we can text him, see what's going on. What is going on? Hope everybody's been having a good week. Yeah, no. I'm going to have to start without him, I guess. He'll have to join in. Said his internet went out or down, and he's restarting the router, so it may take a few minutes. So we're going to start out with the first story. Let's see. There's no video or nothing with it. Gotta go find it. There we go. We're going to Pittsburgh. I know that. Pittsburgh police. I found this kind of interesting for the simple fact. That it caught my attention. It says Pittsburgh police will only respond to calls of in-progress emergencies as part of a new staffing plan. The chief aims to reduce the call volume from 200,000 calls a year to 50,000. How's he going to do that? Pittsburgh police has implemented a new response policy. Beginning in March, officers will only respond to calls of in-progress emergencies. Okay. What happens? So if somebody like robs your house, you get home and somebody done robbed your house, but you're not there, they're not going to respond to it. I mean, how's this going to work? Calls for criminal mischief, theft, harassment, and many others will be handled by the phone reporting unit or by an online reporting. That allows our officers to be engaged in community in a way now they are not. Well, I kind of agree on this. I've said that in a lot of departments for a long time. Department I used to work in, a lot of these calls. I know it sounds funny for me agreeing with admin, but a lot of calls can be handled over the phone, where you don't require a law enforcement person to physically go out there. Somebody damaged my mailbox. I don't know who did it. I have no clue who did it. Blah blah blah. If you need a report on it, I can get your information. Excuse me, and give you a file number over the phone. I don't have to come out and do it. There's nothing I can do. And you can leave your uniform patrol guys 10-8. On duty. So I kind of agree with this. It probably will cut down. A lot of departments that have elected chiefs or sheriffs in it, they don't like doing this for the simple fact that it takes the personal part out of it. They want to be more engaged and stuff like that. So I agree with that one. Kelly Meyer says, what about when you're all by yourself? Well, I wasn't by myself. Obviously, wherever Holstero is at in Florida, they started having their internet must have went down or something. I'm sure he will as soon as he gets a chance. I'm sure he's not happy. And Dan Carl said he is great with the hardwood. Dan, stop playing with your wood. Pun intended. This next one was supposed to be Freebirds. This one here, they had a psycho Florida man, because Lord knows they never have psycho Florida people, right? So we're going to go to Florida. They had this psycho dude went into a workplace and killed some people. We do have video on it. It's short. I'll kind of give you a synopsis on it real quick. The Cliff Notes. It says, Florida man kills his co-worker and then shoots at the deputies before in the line of duty shooting. The Broward County Sheriff's Office released body cam footage from an active shooter situation at a transit maintenance facility recently. This guy named Milana, Raphael A. Milana, 59, pacing around the place with a gun, firing shots. He shot and killed a co-worker, a 42-year-old guy, following an argument they got into. It's crystal clear he's waiting. He waited for quite some time for his colleagues to change out and come out in his clothes. So he just waited outside for the guy to come out and then shot and killed him. Cops showed up. He shot at the cops and They cops ended up shooting and killing the bad guy. The sheriff says he plans on giving them all a Medal of Honor for courageous duties. All right, let's go and watch the video. That's not it, so stand by. Here we go.
And then we'll start taking some questions afterwards. Give it about 30 seconds, folks. That's standard with our body-worn cameras before you get audio. There's just a sequence of time. As they're en route per policy, they activate their cameras, and once they get out the car, you'll start hearing the live audio.
This is a short video. It's only like a minute long. That running with that camera on is not to get you seasick, isn't it? Tell you what, this dude that responded running up, I don't know if y'all noticed, he ain't playing. He passed everybody up. He's getting to the front. He's getting into the fight. Watch him. Look. He passed everybody else up. He's like, nope. Look at that.
Sorry, come on.
See how he touched him on the back right there? Let him know he was there. Yeah, the guy, he was either SRT SWAT trained or that's how they train. That's good technique. I'm going to say right here, this guy right here, I don't think he sweeps. I think he moved his muzzle down when the guy still had his muzzle kind of down. I'd have had it more down closer to that guy, but the guy has pretty good tactics. If you notice, when bad guy engaged them and started shooting, this guy right here with the body cam on, he starts firing, but he never stops moving. The guy's been trained well because a lot of people, when they start to fire their weapon, they will stop. He's shooting and he's moving the entire time, which is good because it's a whole lot harder to hit a moving target. See, he's firing and moving. He's advancing. We train like that. He's empty. He finds cover and he reloads back on target. Textbook. I mean, that is great tactics right there. Dude did a good job.
He's down, he's down.
Exactly how he was trained. He did a great job. I mean, Bill says I enjoyed my last because I like that dude. He was a good guy. This guy here, he did good tactics. He didn't freeze up. He moved, and I've actually done a lot of trainings like, when you're firing and you're advancing quickly on the bad guy because they don't know what to do. A lot of times it messes them up because they're not expecting you to charge at them while they're shooting at you and you're shooting at them. Dude had good tactics. Bad guy's dead. No deputies are hurt. So, that was all around good job. Like I said, bad guy's dead. No court for that. Pushing, he's just worm food. So, good job. Next, this is a feel-good story. We're going to go to Michigan. At a K-9 officer, they got dispatched to a missing toddler, a very, very small child. Got out the house. The kid, this might be some holes there. Let's see. There he is.
Let's try this again, folks.
There he is. We're on story number 3. Cool. The K-9 officer. But anyway, this small child had gotten out of a window, pushed a screen out of some guy's window, and couldn't find out. This kid got quite almost half a mile away from the house. It was cold or chilly outside. It was only in a diaper, and you'll see K-9 guy and the K-9 did a great job. Let's go to the video.
Give it about 30 seconds, folks. That's standard with their body
Frantic
worn
search with a
cameras.
joyful ending. Deputies on the west side of the state scramble to find a 3-year-old out in the woods. Now, that child managed to get out through a screen and then quickly went into the woods nearby.
Yeah, this all happened in Geneva Township, west of Kalamazoo.
What the hell are
Body
kids
cameras
thinking?
caught the moment AK.
What?
What the hell are kids thinking? Even my ass ain't even trying to crawl out a window and go hang out in the cold.
He's 3.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
3-year-olds don't think. They eat boogers and you know, lick
They're
their fingers
delicious.
with poop on it and stuff. They don't think. It's 3.
Oh, it's a kid near Detroit. The water might have had something to do with it.
A K-9 officer, rather, helped save the day. Victor Williams is there with us now to help take us through this video. Pretty exciting and interesting, Victor.
Oh, yeah, Karen and Damon. From the moment this little boy went missing, officers knew that they had to get this dog on it. That's because he actually specializes in rescuing kids. And it only makes this story better knowing that it's nothing new for this K-9 officer.
God willing, we had a good positive ending on this one.
A terrifying day closes with a happy
Think he
ending
smoked
for
a little
crews
bit?
looking for a missing 3-year-old in Van Buren County. It's all thanks to a K-9 officer named Kuno.
And the little child actually pushed the screen out and crawled out through the window and did what kids do, just took off.
The little boy ended up wandering off into the woods near his home, get this, wearing nothing but a diaper and mild temperatures.
So we knew not only was there streams there, these ponds, and that bigger lake was there. And that was our biggest fear right from the get-go. It was just gut-wrenching.
Sheriff Daniel Abbott says multiple departments came out to help in the search efforts, including Kuno, who actually has a knack for tracking missing kids down.
Particular K-9 actually has already found 4 children with the same type scenario. So
No
dispatch
shit.
reached out to that K-9 officer, and he come en route immediately.
Drones allowed officers to search from above, while officers on the ground carefully searched streams and ponds. And in less than an hour, Kuno found,
The small footprint in the mud.
and that led crews right to the trail.
Shays did advise that they just spotted what they believed was going to be the missing 3-year-old. About the same time, our K-9 officer got on the radio, advised that he heard a child crying, and then immediately got on, says we've got the child recovered safely.
Thankfully, the toddler only suffered minor scrapes, while the good boy is adding another impressive rescue to his already long resume.
Where they recovered this little child, you're talking 2-3 minutes later, we may have had a different result.
So, good job to the dog. Follow up. Yeah, that was a good dog, William. Follow
Yeah, I was
up.
gonna say now they're gonna have to like make him like in charge of kids or something.
They
It's gonna be like
charged the
dog.
3-year-old with simple escape in public
But how big
public
is that town that's already happened 4 times in this one K-9 officer's life?
public nudity. He got charged with too.
Not until they changed his diaper.
I don't
I
know.
gotta agree. I'd probably be crying like that too if I was outdoors and my underwear is wet and it's cold.
Well, I've heard that you've been wearing those new ultra absorbent Depends now. The new and improved one, the Joe
That's a
Biden
lie. I
version.
can't afford that shit. Mm-mm.
The Joe
No, it's
Biden
White
Depends.
House only. They give them to you every 10 cups of pudding. They give you a free one. And remember, you can't have your meat or your pudding if you don't eat your meat. Anyway.
Yes, the dog does
I'm
deserve a
assuming, did
promotion.
you read mine or no?
I did. We're on number. No, this next
Oh.
one he gave me life is actually yours. Number 4.
Okay. Oh, this is the we won't do it. Anyway,
Don't do it.
do the right one. Do the right one. So this is once again a heartwarming story between these 2 gentlemen. One of these gentlemen is a lieutenant. I would assume it's the tall guy.
It is.
Just because lieutenants are always tall. Regardless, the young corporal standing next to him, neither one of these young men knew each other. The call went out basically that said there was an officer with the local police department that needed a kidney. And the lieutenant, like many others in the local agency, said, I'll go down and get tested. These are both great men of faith and believed that, you know, this was some kind of spiritual thing. And it makes them both greater for it. They got together, believe it was they met 3 days prior, and they only met the wife or something like that. The wife's on the day of the surgery. Regardless, everything went off without a hitch. They're now going to be great friends for the rest of their life because they share organs and not the fun type. Regardless, that this is a good wholesome story where these two were able to come together, and the one guy gets to stay alive a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, to give somebody that's not a family member a kidney or something like that, that's a pretty big deal thing.
That's a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
like I like Iceman, and I don't. Can I just give you like a tenth of a kidney?
I don't see what you drank. I don't want your kidney.
Hell, most of it was because of you.
No, I doubt that. This next one.
The crazy ass Louisiana vacations.
This next one, we are coming back to Louisiana. We're going to the very great and stinky city of New Orleans.
Oh, is this one where the rat was smoking a joint and found it and they took a picture?
No, the rats were not smoking a joint, but the problem is they are working on getting New Orleans PD a new headquarters, okay? Because their old headquarters is crap. And they know it's crap because the rats have gotten into the evidence room and are eating up all the marijuana, and the rats then get the munchies, and they're going up and eating the Cheetos. They found the detectives are coming in. They have rats on their desk, having little rat parties with like little rat stripper poles rolled around in Jello and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, it's been horrible. I mean, just rat shit, and just, you know, the rats don't care. You know, we'll watch a little video on it, but so yeah, it's bad when the rats are just out of control, high, and everything else in New Orleans.
Yep, this is the man running away from a rat.
Says rats are getting in and eating drugs in the evidence room at NOPD headquarters. It's just one of the reasons that she says they need to find a new one. Eleanor Tabone is joining us live now on what is prompting that move, other than the obvious rats eating evidence. Eleanor?
You think that's her real eyelashes? It's like, look at the sides of them right here. If the wind blew really hard right now, I'm pretty sure her eyelids would like wrap over the top of her
or
head.
Or eyelashes. I was going to say, there ain't no way in hell she fakes those eyebrows.
No, we're talking about these eyelashes. I mean, they look like they're too long or something. I don't know.
I mean, hell, I could sit there and hula hoop those earrings. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know if she's Spanish or Indian, but no.
Katie, rats, roaches, no AC, broken elevators. The NOPD headquarters building department.
What's that?
I don't know. She threw me with English. I thought
is she British, English, Australian? What is she?
Boy, that messed me up. I didn't expect that voice.
Roaches, no AC, broken elevators. The NOPD headquarters building here on Broad Street is decaying. That's why the city is looking for a new space, a space where rats don't eat evidence.
Oh, well, that's nowhere in the South,
the rats eating our marijuana. They're all high.
You heard that?
That's the chief of police. That's the new chief. She's like, the rats are eating our weed. They're all fucking high. I mean, we got high rats.
It's easy to beat the death then.
It's like, yeah, where's the evidence? Damn rats got it.
Right?
Rats eating marijuana from the evidence room. NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick says sometimes staff come into work and find rat droppings on their desk.
When we say we value our employees, you can't say that and at the same time allow people to work in conditions that are not acceptable.
For a depleted police department where morale is already low, this work environment does nothing to boost that morale.
Where you work, where you live, if it is not appropriate, is going to always impact morale. So that has been a big factor.
At Monday's Crime Committee meeting, council members voted to approve the lease to rent a new building. Gilbert Montano, City Chief Administrative Officer, says it's a 10-year lease and rent will be more than $670,000 annually.
I think it's going to be somewhere between $200,000 to $300,000 to actually physically move them, and then probably an additional amount of money to ensure that we have working desks, chairs, things that they need, networking items that would typically go into a move.
He says to fix the current
Do they
HQ,
not
it'll cost
have
roughly.
that?
That's what I'm thinking. Their desks and chairs don't work now.
Right.
They said it's going to be it'd be cost $30 million to repair the building they're in now, and I think the other one, I think it's what is it, $600,000 a year rent?
Just move into the jail. The sheriff ain't using it.
$30 million, so renting a new place is a cheaper option.
Some of the big ticket items, like a brand new air conditioner, brand new elevators, things of those nature, those rack up millions of dollars, frankly.
The new building is on Poydras Street, opposite the Dome. Staff will be based on the upper floors. The plan is to get the keys on May 1st.
And they won't have any
Katie,
more.
the lease now.
Now they won't. Now the rats. What the rats are going to do? What's the rats going to do?
They're going to party it up. They're going to keep getting high and stripping. Look.
Ron's here.
I find it really weird that the rats are only eating the marijuana.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're eating the pills, too.
Do you think so?
I think they're eating
Why
everything.
didn't she mention the pills?
Because I don't know.
Maybe the rats know something we don't.
They got this. This next one is this is a whole. This is like a whole weekend out of like Weekend at Bernie's thing going on. What's up, Wayne? This is a whole Weekend at Bernie's thing on this next story.
No, this is the one before the guy choking his chicken. Yeah, shit, I'll read it.
Go ahead.
Two women drove a man's body to a bank to withdraw his money. Jesus Christ. Of course it's in Ohio. The man's body was placed in a vehicle in such a manner that he would be visible to the... Oh, my God. They literally set him up in a seat like a dead body, like Weekend at Bernie's. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. And they straight up went in there before dropping his body off at a hospital. A 63-year-old woman and a 55-year-old woman were charged Tuesday. Gross abuse of a corpse and theft from a person in a protected class. Wow. Police said they were called Monday evening, and they told that a woman had dropped off a body at the medical center. And, yeah, the body was deceased 80-year-old man. Holy shit. And then they finally went backwards and located, these ladies in their rampage.
That's the two women.
Wow.
This is the man, poor guy.
At least he wasn't alive to,
I think they fucked him to death.
Well, I mean, if they did, maybe he wouldn't mind if they emptied the account.
What happened is they were old they were old, they didn't have no lube, and the friction got so bad his dick caught on fire and he died.
No, they ain't got no teethers, buddy. That's a gummers right here. Look. Oh shit, that was my mic. Right here. Like gummies.
Why are you playing that music there? Yeah.
What music?
Stop hitting whatever button you're hitting.
I'm not hitting a button.
Yeah, it was going do 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 do. That.
Oh, because I hit my. I bet you. Yeah. I hit something. It was an accident.
Yeah, them rats ain't been at your house, have they? You ain't been. Them rats ain't at your house, are they?
They might be over here trying to eat me out of this little corner I'm in.
Oh, this next one, we're going to Colorado. And
Colorado. Oh, this is the guy that chokes his chicken.
It's not a chicken. Anyway, this guy in Colorado, this Colorado deputy is a bird wrangler. It says in Weld County, and they got a report of a loose ostrich. And it wasn't an ostrich. I believe it was an emu or something.
It was an emu that was in the S&M. It likes whips and chains.
Anyway,
that's why this guy choked it.
We do have a video of it.
Of him
there,
choking
his just too much into his self gratification over
and
here.
eating drugs in the evidence room.
Watch him. It's similar.
He's like,
Damn, he's even moaning.
What's up with you and that damn button?
Is it?
Stop pushing that damn button.
All right, give me a second.
It's the same a space movie.
It goes. It better? Is it still making a noise?
No, you just had crickets. Stop touching buttons.
Okay. No crickets.
All right, here we go.
My bad, everybody.
Nope. Look, he done grabbed that. He got it by the neck.
He's done that a time or two. Tell me I'm wrong. He ain't never living this shit down in the apartment here.
Where do you have an emu leash in your unit? That's what I want to know. He got. It's like I just don't. Who the fuck carries an emu leash with him? Just wondering. Just wondering.
On its neck right now, so I'm gonna try and walk into a fenced area. Come on. Come on.
Jump on it and ride it.
They're not big enough for that. I will say, if y'all look right here.
Oh shit! Australia lost a whole ass war to emus.
Look,
Them
you
things
see?
are badass.
Do y'all see this right here? Right here. See,
That man choking it.
You see this man where his hands are? It's around the neck of the emu. Since this was released, Ben Chump has gotten touched from the emu CCP, and they have filed a civil suit against his deputy for using a unauthorized illegal chokehold on the emu. And the deputy is on unpaid leave right now while they're doing an internal investigation. The Emu Council on Aging for the emus is also calling for justice for Pecky McPeckerson. That's this emu's name here. They didn't fail to mention it.
You can do it. I'm not allowed to talk about bukkake parties for kidney exchanges.
So we'll I'll have to update y'all. We'll find out what comes out of it. With Ben Chump.
What comes out of it after you choke it?
And after he's choking, choking this emu with two hands here. I mean, he's like, we have the evidence. You've seen the video. Justice for Pecker McPeckerson. Emus' lives matter, man. I mean, come on.
Allegedly.
So,
Allegedly.
So we'll find out what comes out of that next time. But you can see this. He was definitely using the illegal chokehold on that emu.
Yeah, but JoJo will tell you, they'll take out a whole ass country. Your whole military can try. They'll lose.
Emu forgot the safe word. Oh, no, he knew the number to Ben Chump. He knew to Ben Chump. We're going to New York.
NYPD officer suspended after a BWC shows him kick detained woman who intentionally hit Leo with a car. Well,
I got a video.
Shit happens.
Well,
yeah,
no,
let's watch.
she intentionally ran over the cop. Supposedly admits to say, "Yeah, I did it. Fuck him. He's in my way." Or runs him over. Then, then they were crying because this cop kicked me in the head. Let's watch the video and we'll see what y'all think about it, and then we'll give our opinions on it. Here we go.
Indicted by a grand jury for that act of allegedly running down that police officer. But now she's breaking her silence for the first time since her arrest and talking about an officer involved in it that is now being investigated by Internal Affairs.
Was there an emu involved?
It's January 17th, 4:30 in the afternoon on the Upper East Side.
Oh, fuck no.
An NYPD officer.
No, that's an ass beat. I'm sorry.
I mean, come on. I mean, watch. She runs this poor motherfucker over. He goes head over here. He literally goes head over heels over this woman.
He could have died very quickly.
An NYPD officer and Lexus suddenly colliding. 24-year-old Sahara Dula is behind the wheel. Dula claims she just smoked pot and...
Look at that face right there. Look at that face right there. That's the face of an innocent woman right there. Right here. Right here. What'd I do? She smoked this pot. She smoked pot, and it made her violent. Okay, what kind of pot you smoking?
You know, I bet you there's some kind of propaganda from Louisiana. You guys are hiring these people to go out and say they smoked weed and then commit crimes to make it seem like they actually do it. Ain't nobody commits that kind of stupid fucking crime on weed.
Crisis.
I mean, you get high and eat Cheetos, not run over cops at 60 miles an hour in the intersection.
But you got the mean cop that done kicked her in the head. We got to watch that part.
Long way on Park Avenue, intentionally hitting the cop. This is new body-worn video given to Pix 11 by Defense Counsel. In the 45-second clip, Dula is apprehended, searched, and arrested. She's then brought to the ground. That's when her attorney alleges another officer intentionally kicks Dula in the head, knocking her glasses off.
Oh,
This officer walked over and kicked.
That was intentional.
It was intentional. It wasn't.
Yeah.
He's going to get in trouble because he wanted to like football kicker, and I think he double thought about it, but he did. He kind of. It was more of a hard bump.
Yeah, he didn't kick her as hard as he could.
No,
If he did,
it was kind of a. He thought he was going to be slick and make it look like it. He wasn't slick enough doing it, but it was intentional. He's going to get in trouble. He should get in trouble.
Some deep shit.
But you know,
he's going to be writing tickets for a while.
In her head. It wasn't an accident.
They act like he fucking kicked her head through the uprights though, and it's not even
No,
close.
he could have broke her neck.
In an email, the NYPD said the unidentified officer has been suspended without pay pending an investigation. For the first time, Dula is speaking out about it.
After the alleged hit, I surrendered myself to the NYPD.
This bitch said
allegedly.
after the
She's allegedly in her own shit.
alleged hit when we done seen the video of this poor man you ran the fuck over, flipping over. But
I mean, I don't even know if run him over is the proper term. She fucking threw him in the air.
Alleged, but okay.
Bitch rolled over your
Since I got out
windshield.
of my car, I put my hands up as they dragged me away and slammed me to the floor.
If she calls that slamming, first of all, lady, a floor
You've ever been slammed.
A floor is inside of a building. That is called the ground because it is outside. That's not a floor. And if you call that slamming, you're very much confused. I'm sure you don't have. She had one of her FBs slammed her harder than that before. So,
An officer kicks me in the face.
So then what's that?
and that's not your face. That's the top of your head. He didn't kick you in the face. That's the top of your head. Let's get it right.
I'm handcuffed.
The police union president responding in a statement to Pix 11 saying, quote, the police officer is entitled to due process. However, that investigation does not change the fact that this individual admitted to intentionally mowing down a police officer. In court documents, it's alleged Dula is on video making contradictory statements such as, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit him, and then I did it on purpose. We pressed for clarification.
We don't need to respond. We're going to be responding at trial.
Oh, don't say nothing. We don't need to respond to that.
Anyone to chime in then?
And her attorney says that they believe it'll be a heavy lift for the prosecution to prove she intentionally hit that officer. They have another court date next month. Meanwhile, they would not say whether they plan on pursuing a civil lawsuit against.
Well, of course they're going to do a civil lawsuit.
No way.
You know what, though? You know what? Hey, you know what? Go ahead. You know, they're going to sue. That cop she ran over, he ought to go get him a lawyer and sue the fuck out that cunt, okay? Yeah, I'm talking sue her for every dime she don't have. I'd sue her so bad.
In the future.
I would sue her till her great-grandkids are fucking still paying me. Okay? I'm surprised they hadn't had riots over really. Kelly says she's lucky that's all she got. Hey, yeah, I mean, look, they slammed me. No, they didn't slam you down. They were way gentle, and it was more of a.
The worst part is like they lowered her to the ground.
It was more of a bump. It was intentional. He shouldn't have done it, but it was more of a bump. She acts like that. You know, he reared back and like just kicked her like a football, which he didn't. So, I mean, of course, you know, she's probably going to say, I got brain damage from it. No, bitch, you had brain damage beforehand because you're just stupid. Okay? Don't lick
So
my
this
mic.
next story, we're going to go talk about some burglars. You ready?
Go ahead.
All right. So a man called 911 and he was trapped in his bathroom. They said there's people in my house. They're in my kitchen. They're eating everything. They're making a lot of noise. Get here quick. They're ugly some bitches. So all of a sudden, you know, deputies arrive on scene. They move to clear, and all you hear is, "All right, we got a big ass coon in here." One officer said to the other, "Easy, partner, you're gonna be okay," he told the raccoon. See, Duke's getting excited. We're talking about the raccoons. Anyway, so basically they go ahead and the whole damn kitchen and shit's been tore up because these raccoons just tore everything up, and the homeowner's in the bathroom, and the deputy finally goes, "We're sorry about the mess, mister," and he goes, "I don't give a shit as long as it's out of my house."
We got video.
Yeah, here we go.
For that act of allegedly running down that police officer.
Yeah.
Where's it at? It's in the living room. It's a switch right there on the wall.
Okay, do you have a broom or anything I can borrow?
The broom is behind that door you just pushed. He's in there.
Does that front door open?
Yes, it do.
Okay.
He done knocked my TV. He just going back and forth.
Where's he at in here?
Last time I seen him, he went to the left.
Oh, that's nice. Well,
He made
we'll
a
do what we
sandwich.
can to help you.
Shoot it.
Oh, yeah, there he is. Yep. He's a big son of a too. Yeah, he is.
Look at him in the corner right there.
Easy, partner.
See him right
They
here?
gotta be country because most city cops won't try to touch him.
You want to spray him? No. I
Want to spray him?
Don't spray him.
Just mace him.
Sorry, buddy. It's okay.
I've met some cops that would. Inside,
All right, we
too.
got a big raccoon in here, just so you know. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. Get out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shut the Yeah, shut your door. Shut your door.
He's like, how come you
Look at him. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get you. You called the cops on me."
How you gonna call the police, bruh?
Keep your door shut.
He's like, "You called the cops on me, fucker. I'm gonna get you now."
Keep it shut. He's a big boy.
I don't know how the refrigerator got there. Did the coon move the refrigerator?
Yeah.
It's hilarious to think the coon couldn't run up the back of the fridge.
On top of the fridge and pushed him out with the broom, he would leave.
Or he'd climb up at you.
Yeah, that's how you got it.
Is he up top?
Right?
Look at him.
He's climbing the casing. He's doing pull-ups on the casing.
So he's doing pull-ups. He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you see this? Look at this shit. Come at
He's
me."
a bad son of a bitch.
Let's be honest. Like,
Right in front of the door?
yes,
Yeah.
he might come in the door with you.
Idiot.
You got him?
No.
Oh,
That done tore this dude's house up.
where's he at?
You about to get inside the fridge.
Where's he at?
He might be in the fridge. I don't know.
If he's in a fridge, he throws the whole ass thing away.
Damn it.
Did he get one?
Yes.
The broom got.
Yeah. He got stuck on the broom.
What is this metal pole?
Probably one of them poles with that hooks their head.
I'd laugh my ass off if he ran back inside.
Is he running?
He's running.
Hey, get one more car?
108, 108.
Is it getting back in my car?
I'm sorry.
I'd have laughed and jumped in the car and took off.
No, that's fine. That's the easy part. Like, I just wanted him to out of here. When I heard that big bang, I thought
I'm
somebody
with
was
you,
robbing
man.
my house. So I cracked the door, and he just started going side to side.
The coon was not captured. He they escaped. They put a warrant out for his arrest.
They are hard ass.
They have warrants out for him. I think he's hiding out with Precious.
No, there's no cash bail.
I think he's hiding out with Precious right now. That means he will never get caught because they're never going to catch Precious. What's up, James? That coon did 6 months of county. Let me tell you what, that coon was like, stop fucking with me. I actually got a call.
He was already doing pull-ups and shit.
I've gotten calls to get possums out. I mean, right here in the clubhouse one night. I don't know how. I still don't know how that fucker got in here. Me and Duke were here watching TV one night, and he started going crazy. And I went and looked, and there's a fucking possum in here. I don't know how that motherfucker got in here. And I won't tell y'all what I did to him, but nice man took care of some business with the possum, but.
Oh, possum.
But yeah, I mean, but they tore that man's house up. Like, we're sorry about tearing your house up, buddy. I don't care, you just get that coon out of here.
Right, and that's a good guy, because an asshole would come out and be like, all right, y'all gonna pay for this shit, right? Be like, oh, hell no, you called us.
They needed the Bad Boys music playing in the background on that one. That's what they needed.
Bad Boys.
Bad coon, what you gonna do? Was that?
The next story? Is that mine or the New York police stun gun? No.
Precious and the Raccoon sounds like a new Disney movie, don't it? Yeah, it does.
It does. I think that. Yeah, see, ain't there like a Disney New Orleans princess and like a frog or something?
I have no idea.
I swear there was. I was going to say, we should just have Precious Player. She's already the most famous person out of New Orleans.
Oh, we're going on.
Why are you going over the pond?
Going over the pond with this one. And we do have some people that's listening over there in the UK and stuff. This is in London. They had to shut a funeral home down, and they removed nearly 36 bodies from this funeral home in northern England. And they arrested a man and a woman on suspicion of fraud preventing a lawful burial. Humberside police announced the development after 5 days of investigation at 3 branches of a legacy funeral directors in Hull in East Yorkshire.
Did you say Humpershire?
Yeah, I don't know what's how you say. I guess that's how you say Humberside.
Humberside.
Yeah.
Is that what they were arrested for? Was Humberside?
I hope not. I hope they wasn't Humbersiding these 34 bodies that were taken from the mortuary.
We just found the English version of the Mississippi girl that likes the dog.
A 46-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman whose identities were not disclosed by authorities were arrested on suspicion of preventing a lawful and decent burial, fraud by false representation, and fraud by abuse of position. Was like doggy style position? I mean, what the fuck? What's abusive position?
That's what I'm saying.
Or was it reverse cowgirl? I think it was reverse cowgirl. No other details were available about this nature of suspected crime. So, I don't know, y'all over there that's listening. Don't use this funeral home for your loved ones, because I don't know. I mean,
or do.
I mean, if you don't like them, I mean, it could be one of them relatives you don't like or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they do with the bodies though. Where'd they bring them?
Who knows?
Are they in evidence? Are the bodies
exactly.
Are they in evidence? We couldn't bury Aunt Sally. She's down there in the police lockup in evidence right now.
Oh God! Can you imagine? Be like, we have to make an exemption for this.
There's
not enough ice.
I hope it's not like the NOPD evidence room.
Hey, the rat ate grandma.
Hey, yes, grandma got ran over by a reindeer. Grandma got eaten by the weed rats.
Jesus. I know you got a video on this, so you got to.
No, I wasn't able. No.
Gun gun on a migrant holding a toddler.
No, I looked everywhere for it, but there was no video that I could find.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like they earned it. Very rarely do cops just walk up and go, "Hey, bitch, I'm gonna tase you."
No, he didn't, because an illegal alien cannot do wrong in the United States.
Calm down, Joe. You're not allowed to say that. They're undocumented.
You can't. Illegal aliens can do anything they want.
Only in America.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and tell your story.
Oh, I was hoping you had a fucking story, because without it, it's just a cop shoots a fucking somebody holding a toddler with a damn stun gun.
Yeah, they stunned the whole thing is like, oh, he was holding his kid. Well, it's better than them shooting him, okay? They tased him. He wasn't listening. Fucking put the kid down and or just listen, okay? The kid wasn't hurt. Fuck him. You know what?
It's in New York, so, like, a lot of these different areas are now being patrolled by the state police and National Guard. So, look, you mind your P's and Q's when you go out in public.
You know what? Okay? You don't want to get tased by the popo. You don't want to get tased by the popo in the United States. Go back to where the fuck you come from and come over here legally. You're already a fucking criminal because you broke the law to get here in the first goddamn place.
The police down there ain't gonna tolerate the shit. They'll beat them to death.
Go cry me a fucking river. I have zero fucks for any of these illegals, okay? Zero fucks to give for them. That's all I have. Cop did fine. Nobody died. Hey, fuck you. Don't like it. You shouldn't be here in the first place. If you wasn't here, this shit wouldn't have happened. So, fuck you. I don't want to hear about it. How's that? Yeah.
Now, this next one, so I started off with complete disbelief because, once again, the picture on the front of it is this young man. Do you got his photo at least?
Nope. Young scholar.
Jesus. Anyway, there's a young gentleman on the front of it, and they're just basically saying this young 15-year-old boy was shot while holding a gardening tool. Well, I was like, okay, well, that sounds bad.
Like he had he had one of them little rakes or something, you know?
Right. I was like, was it a big fan rake, which is bullshit, or was it a spade or a hoe
sickle
that could what is he holding in this?
Look, if he was holding one of his hoes, he must be really strong.
Regardless, so I started reading a little bit more, and then I read autism, and I said, son of a bitch. Because we all know the way it goes. The minute they have autism, suddenly the cop looks bad, even though the cop had no idea. And as you read further on, the department has actually released the 911 calls from the family members stating he has a large stick. One person said that he had a large garden implement.
5 feet long.
5 feet long. He's swinging it at people. They're afraid to go near him. We've got people locked inside. He's locked outside, but he's losing his mind. So the police arrived on scene, and right out of the gate, this is where I was like, okay, maybe the cop could have used a different technique. But then the suspect didn't just run towards the police officer, which he had his gun pointed towards the young man. He ran directly at him. The officer then at that point turned and retreated because he was afraid to shoot. And at that point, now he's being chased with a sharp garden implement. I'm sorry, he's got to go down because it doesn't matter. I hate to tell you, but if you hand me a spade, a garden hoe, hell, just hand me a damn axe handle and let me swing on you for a few seconds. And I promise you, you're going to wish you had a gun. Just saying. That's neither here nor there. But I'm sorry, you go doing that, and everybody, of course, wants to sue the cop now. He shouldn't have done it because they have autism. But these are the exact same family members screaming, you have to get here and lock him up. He's trying to kill us. He's swinging this at us. He's hitting people with it. You know, so they're making it sound like he's killing people and calling multiple times. So, yeah.
And I just did a episode on Patreon on that cop that got murdered, and look at that guy. He charged at the cop with a knife, and that cop's dead now. Yep. I put the video and stuff out on the Patreon, and this kid's got, I mean, hey, I don't care if he's got autism or whatever. You coming at me with a weapon, I don't have time to go, oh, I'm sorry, are you retarded? Let you chop my head off or kill me with that stick because you're retarded.
Right.
No, it's not going to happen. Sorry. I'm sure the cop wish he wouldn't have to do it. But sometimes you have
That's
no
why
choice.
he was running away.
Yeah.
He really didn't want to shoot a black kid. I promise you.
So
that's not his prerogative, because he knew his life, whether he was innocent or guilty, forever his life has changed for the worse.
But at least he's going home. He's going home. So, I mean, you know, the whole family members went and locked themselves in the house. But I guess the cops just supposed to let this kid kill him. No, I'm sorry.
Right, like if he was so non-violent, why didn't you fucking stop him?
Yeah. So
why did you need guys with guns to show up? Maybe they thought that they were going to send the NOPD, or the Cuddle Bunch, bring them over some Little Rice Krispie squares, some shit like that.
I don't know. No. But
I have no idea how we still finished quicker than an hour.
Right at it. We're at it. It's right at 59 minutes. So it's crazy. The hot nut stories we're going to vote on tonight is going to be the high rats eating weed, the Weekend at Bernie women. And
I think the fact that they said that the chairs and the desk weren't fit for travel should be the hot nut story. I don't get it. You need to replace the whole building. Like, you can move some shit. I promise. Like, oh, God. All right, so what was the other one?
That's the two we're voting on.
Oh, the Weekend at Burning chicks.
Or the rats eating the weed. I'm going.
I guess Weekend at Burning chicks.
I'm going at the Weekend with Bernie's too. I mean, I'm going at the weekend. I mean, these crazy bitches put the poor dead old man in the car, like sitting up, and gonna drive around with him and go steal his money out the ATMs and shit. Down. It's like, all right, he ain't got no more money, and they just go drop him off at the freaking coroner's office. I mean, here he is. Here's Fred. I mean,
yeah,
that's who's got my vote.
Bob, sure your bank's empty, Bob? Well, fuck you, Bob. Get out of the car. Yeah.
Bill said he's going to Weekend at Bernie's too. Wayne's Bernie's. Looks like Weekend at Bernie's going to get it. I'm going to try to do, while we're doing that, I'm going to try to do another live this week. Maybe Friday. Maybe. Or tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on when I've been in the mood. I plan on doing another one. I did do an interview with a guy, like William, Mr. Gibo said, and y'all could check it out. It was pretty good.
It's a naked interview.
I said I did an interview. It wasn't naked. I had clothes on. I had a shirt on anyway. I may not have pants on now. You can't tell.
Yes, you do. Go Goats.
I said I'm going to have pants on.
About your goats. You fucking goat addicted son of a bitch.
I said that in the beginning that I got I just bought another goat. He's cute
I'm
too.
sorry I wasn't here because for whatever reason at exactly 8 o'clock my internet.
He's a cute little fella. He's 5 weeks old. He's right off the bottle, and Bill says these episodes go by way too fast. He's still he just come off the bottle, and he's cute. Like now, you put your finger out, he'll suck on your finger and stuff.
Bill, I'll tell you what the funny thing about it is you think that now, and then once he retires, we're going to be alive like every damn afternoon. So, yeah, you'll get sick of us.
Yeah, once I retire, it might be a daily news update thing or something. You never know. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. Y'all remember, go check me out on Rumble. Share it with your friends.
Yeah, go check him out on Rumble. Just him.
Just go subscribe on Rumble. If you get a chance,
Bumble with Iceman.
If you get a chance, like and review the podcast and stuff like that. It helps on the algorithm. Wherever you're watching it at, try to like it, share it. All that stuff helps with the algorithm also.
Send to your friends, your enemies. If you know a bunch of extremist leftists, send them to, just send a link to them. They'll love us.
Yeah. Y'all just make sure you got your notifications clicked to let you know when I do go live. Sometimes Facebook don't like doing it. Yeah, hit the bell. Click the little bell. because I might go live tomorrow. You never know.
There. It's down there.
It's down there. You sure? Everybody be safe. Watch you back. Oh, I forgot to do the Hot Nuts song. Hold on.
Oh. Hot Nuts.
Weekend at Bernie's won Hot Nuts.
Oh.
That was Hot Nuts last week.
Hot dog nuts.
The hot dog nuts.
You're a stupid dumbass.
Duke had a date with her the other night. It didn't work out though. He only brought her to the Cheesecake Factory, and she said that was didn't like the Cheesecake Factory. So.
Some dumbass motherfuckers.
And don't take the old dead man and just drive around with him. It's not going to work out.
Don't
for
do
you.
that.
Don't do it.
Weird. Stupid. I'm pretty damn sure that the amount of money they got was not worth it.
Oh, I'll guarantee they probably get what $400, $500, $600. I don't know because they cap it however much you can take out of ATM anyway.
You're a stupid dumbass.
So.
You dumb motherfucker!
But yes, don't do that.
Them dumbass motherfuckers.
Hold on, let me go back. There we go. I don't know. I just might do another T-shirt giveaway next week.
What? A wet T-shirt giveaway?
Another T-shirt giveaway. You can't win it anyway.
What the fuck?
Employees are exempt.
All right.
All right, everybody, stay safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, we're not sheepdogs. We're lions. Right. Yep. Till the next episode.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things.